I'm Alexandra DeSanctis with National Review. Over the last several months, debates over state-level abortion policy have dominated the news. In blue states, Democratic lawmakers have been working overtime to loosen or erase restrictions on abortion later and later in pregnancy. Earlier this year, the Reproductive Health Act took effect in New York, legalizing abortion for any reason until 24 weeks of pregnancy and weakening restrictions on abortion until birth. Just last week in Illinois, the General Assembly passed a bill declaring that abortion at any stage of pregnancy and for any reason is a fundamental right. Meanwhile, a handful of Republican states have passed legislation protecting unborn children earlier and earlier in pregnancy. States like Ohio, Georgia, Missouri, Kentucky, and Louisiana have enacted so-called heartbeat bills, which prohibit abortion after the heartbeat of an unborn child can be detected, usually at about 6 weeks gestation. In Alabama, an overwhelming majority of state lawmakers passed a bill banning nearly all abortion at any stage of pregnancy. Republican Governor Kay Ivey signed that legislation last month. Pro-life strategists say that this wave of Republican legislation is the most hopeful sign in decades that the Supreme Court might soon overturn Roe v. Wade, the 1973 decision that legalized abortion across the entire United States. Now, abortion rights activists are spreading lies about what the country would look like after Roe. Groups like Planned Parenthood and NARAL and Democratic politicians claim that if Roe were overturned, abortion would be illegal across the entire country. But this isn't true at all. In reality, if the Supreme Court reversed its decisions in Roe and Planned Parenthood v. Casey, states would be free to make their own abortion policy. Right now, under Roe, states like New York and Illinois are allowed to legalize abortion until birth. But states like Ohio and Georgia aren't allowed to enact their pro-life policies that their voters support. If Roe were to be overturned, New York and Illinois could keep their pro-abortion laws, but Ohio and Georgia and Louisiana and many more states could finally enact policies protecting the unborn. It's been more than 4 decades since Roe, and public opinion on abortion is still intensely divided. The Supreme Court case imposing abortion on demand for the entire country is preventing our system from working properly. Overturning Roe would return abortion policy to the states and take it out of the hands of courts, which were never meant to be making our laws.